Hey folks, it's Doug here. Welcome back to episode 8 of my YouTube project called Music for Fun and Health. So tonight I'm kind of excited. I've got a new format for you guys. I'm going to show you some instruments here tonight. And we'll maybe learn a few things and hear a couple new instruments. So before we get right into it, I'd really like it if you guys could help me out a little bit. As you know from watching my other videos, I'm trying very hard to encourage people of all ages to simply pick up an instrument. It's a lot of fun. You know, you might not be the greatest at it, but at least you have fun and you're learning something. So this is what I'm trying to get across, and you guys can really help me out by subscribing to my channel and going back and watching some of the videos that I put out. If you like them, yeah, give them a big thumbs up. Tell me I'm doing a good job. Do you want to hear more? I'd really like it if you shared them. Share to whoever you like. You know, I'm not a great player, but I'm having a lot of fun with this. And I don't mind sharing and having people laugh and smile. That's just what I like. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind doing that, that'd be great. Maybe shoot me a comment, tell me how I'm doing, or tell me if you'd like me to try a different instrument. Yeah, I'm open to anything. So tonight, what we're going to do is I have a couple new instruments here. And I think if you watch back a couple episodes and you heard me talking about the tin whistle. So the tin whistle, as I was mentioning in that episode, is called a fipple flute. And it's called a fipple flute. I'll get my tin whistle out here. Called a fipple flute because you blow into this end of it, and then the wind is actually separated by a little mechanical thing in here, and it's called a fipple. And then you maneuver your notes by covering the holes. So what I have tonight is I've acquired a couple other fipple flutes, and I want you to know that they don't all sound alike, and they all have different origins. So I'm going to start again with the tin whistle. Okay, or the Irish whistle, whatever you want to call it. Again, 6 holes, okay? And this was, origin of this was in Ireland. It was about 1840, somewhere around there. And it was originally made for kids. It was a toy to keep kids occupied. And from there, it began just a great popularity in Irish music. It's today in Celtic music. It's just incredible to hear what people can do with 6 little holes. It's incredible. So this again is called the tin whistle. And this one is tuned to the key of D. Now, I picked up a little while ago this one. This is called, now, there's a lot of different variations of this. It was sold to me as a Chinese bamboo flute. In researching this, I found that it has many names, and China has home to thousands of different kinds of flutes. So tonight in my research, I found out that this one is actually, the origin of this is actually Thailand, and it's called a Khlui flute. Okay, this one actually is a Khlui U. Khlui U. And this one is tuned to A and made out of bamboo. And it is a fipple flute as well. You can see in the end of this, if you can see, it's just a hollowed out piece of bamboo. And they've got a stopper in here. And then the fipple is actually in here. So when you blow into it, again, the wind is separated. And it also has 6 holes. Now, this makes it a little bit easier for me because I've already practiced with my tin whistle, and the fingering is almost identical to the tin whistle. So that makes it easier for me. Of course, it's in a different key. So yeah, it's going to sound a little bit different. And the third one will be familiar to probably every kid that went through elementary school. and that's the recorder. So the recorder is also a fipple flute. See, on this one, it's blown into the end, okay? And the fipple is in here, and again, separates your wind. And with this one, you have 7 finger holes on the front and 1 thumb hole on the back. So the recorder, out of the 3 flutes, has the widest range because you can do 3-4 octaves probably with the recorder. Now the recorder, it was in Western Europe in the Renaissance ages. The ones like you would recognize today, that's more probably the 17th century is when it dates back to. But there was actually recorders that were very similar to this, dating back to the 14th century. Now, they also became really popular in Renaissance music. What I'm going to attempt to do, not this week, but I'm going to attempt to learn a song that would be culturally adequate, I guess I would say, to each of these whistles. So I'm going to play some Irish music on the Irish whistle. I'm going to try to learn some Chinese type, you know, the sound of the Chinese flute. It's amazing. And I'm going to try and learn a little bit of that on the Chinese flute. And maybe I'll attempt some Renaissance music on the recorder. So for now, I just want to give you a quick little listen to how they all sound. So again, we'll go back to the tin whistle. And this one is, again, in the key of D. Now, I haven't played this for a while, so just sort of hang tight with me here, and we'll see if I can get it to play without squeaking. If it squeaks, it means that your fingers are not completely covering the holes. So if anyone's trying this along with me, all of these flutes, if they don't produce the proper sound, it may not just be because you're blowing too hard or not hard enough. It might be that your air is escaping the holes. Okay, so with this one, we'll try a scale here with this one. Oop. We try that once again. Right, so that's a D scale on this one. We'll move to the Chinese flute, or the Khlui. And again, it's got 6 holes, so it's exactly the same fingering. It'll just sound a little bit different. It sounds a little more airy. Let's try this one out. See how that is a nice airy sound? It's just a little bit different. And then we'll try moving to the recorder. So the recorder is a little tough with the extra holes. We'll see what we can do here. There we go. So you can tell the different sounds coming out of the flute. Even though I played just a scale on each of them, you can tell they each have their own sound to them. And yeah, I'm going to work on all 3 of these, and I'll try to play some music pertaining to each of these cultures. It's going to be fun, and you can tell I'm excited. I hope you guys are going to wait around and listen, see what I can do. I have acquired some new instruments here in the last little while, so I do have enough on the go here for the the next few months probably. So yeah, I'm going to do this probably next week or so. I will have gained enough musical knowledge that I can play a couple simple tunes on each of these. So yeah, wait around with me or for me next week probably. and yeah, see how I do. So until then, hey, you guys, keep smiling. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.